Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today is day one of me being in this apartment. I had my first night last night, so I guess it's technically day two, but I'm going to go get my hair done today at 1:30 at the Promil salon in Harajuku. I wanted to go there to kind of dye these end parts of my hair to match my roots, get a little haircut treatment. I'm thinking about going to Daiso and getting some more like organizational items just because I am starting to unpack and I have a lot of like random bits and bobs. I'm back, y'all. Time for a little Daiso haul. We'll be hearing the fan in the background because I need it to survive. I got this little like grippy thingy for like cabinets and stuff like that. I also got this little Hello Kitty bin for 700 yen. I was thinking I could put like socks and stuff in here, but that was my thinking for that. I basically just bought like a bunch of organizers that like work together. So I'm gonna take all these out. I got some versions where it has like a little door on it. So I got 1, 2, 3 versions of those. I'm gonna put them in here. Oh, these fit so nicely in here. I like that they're stackable as well. And they're also clear. That way I know like what's inside without having to like open every single one. And then I also got this version that I thought was pretty cool. Like this, it has like different dividers and stuff. And what I liked about it is that these were also stackable. Like even though it has a little handle, there's a little hole in here so you can still stack it if you want to. And I was thinking that this would be a good match with this that has no cover. So it would be like this. I got this other square one here. Again, I just wanted to get like a variety of sizes. I also got these, maybe for like some pencils or something. My appointment's at 1:30 and it's like 40 minutes away. Probably chill in here for about like 10 or 15 more minutes and then I will head out. Like, do you see how that little organizer just like made such a big difference? Like, I had these like all over this counter and now they're just in this nice little compact area. So amazing. She did such a good job. Now my hair is only one color. Which one do I buy? Oh my god, guys. First of all, new hair. Hey. Basically just match the bottoms to match my roots, but it's looking a little black. I'm sure it'll fade away over time, but oh my god, I was sweating so freaking much. Like I literally feel like I've lost a pound just from sweating. And I just ordered some Uber Eats for McDonald's, even though it's literally like right down the street, but I cannot bear to like step outside of here anymore. But I did go to several places. I went to Harajuku for my hair and I browsed around like IKEA and stuff, just get some ideas, some inspo for the apartment. Then decided to head to Kichijoji, which I was like this close to not doing just because of the heat. I went there and then I went to Loft. There's this loft I like in Kichijoji that has like several stories. And I got some things. I got this paper towel rack that you can like slide into a shelf and it'll hold it. I thought this would be really good because my kitchen is literally so small, so anything that I can keep like off the kitchen counter itself, the better. I think at Loft I spent about like, I want to say like $25 something. I also got this magnetic little container. I'm gonna try, like I wanted this for my shower, but I'm not 100% sure that my shower is magnetic, so I'm gonna try this on, and if it doesn't work I'm just gonna put it on my door because I know that that's magnetic. So I figured either way it was a win. Then okay, I got this cup, which like I showed in my vlog because I was contemplating between like all the cups and I like have no cups so far, so I've been looking for one, and this one is just so freaking funny. And honestly the reason why I decided to get it was just because like it just makes me smile. Like looking at that, like don't you just smile? Like I feel like that's what a lot of my decor is like based on. Like, will this make me smile? So that's everything I got at Loft. And then I wanted to go to another Nittori, which is basically like a home like decor homeware store. So there was one in Kichijoji, like a 5-minute walk away from the Loft. and I got some stuff from there. I got this little trash like bin for my bathroom. Then they had this like toilet brush and like the matching color, so I figured like might as well just pick these up. I saw this like at Nitori and I was like, okay, what if like I picked a part of my apartment and just like covered it with this pink little carpet square? And so I got 5 of them. I was thinking about doing the part like with my bed here, just because there's already this little like separation border already, so I figured that that would be a nice place to do the carpet without it looking too out of place. But literally it was so hard carrying this, literally so I hope it's worth it. I think each one of these squares too was maybe 400 yen. I'm so excited. I feel like I got a lot of like fun stuff for the apartment. Okay, y'all, moment of truth, please, 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 please. Oh wait, okay. Wait, both sides are magnetic. Wait, this is kind of a game changer. It's literally like everything is magnetic. Maybe I should just put it in here so it's kind of like out of the way. It also came with hooks, so you can put like loofahs and stuff, so I'm gonna go grab that. But that's awesome because now I can like put all my skincare and stuff here. Like if I have a magnetic one of these, I can just plop that on. Like, that's awesome. Yes. Okay, this doesn't go all the way in, but honestly, I think it's fine. Because look at that, so handy. Now it's not on the counter anymore. I feel like I need to figure something out just about like, if I were to wash my dishes, like where would I put them? Like there's literally, I have no space like to dry anything. So I'm like still trying to figure that out. I was playing around with the idea of like putting like some kind of cart or shelving here, but because of these cabinets, I literally can't put anything here because then it'll block the doors. So I don't know what to do. Y'all, I'm so disheartened. First day in the apartment, mind you, I killed like a really, really tiny spider, and it was like near the bed. I think it was when I was putting the sheets on, like little one scurried out and I was like, oh my god. I killed it immediately, flushed it down the drain, and that whole night I was paranoid, like, oh my god, there was a spider here earlier, are there more? So I couldn't like sleep as comfortable as I would be if I knew that there were no spiders here. I woke up and I felt like I had like more bites. I couldn't tell, like, because I felt like I was getting bitten before I came here, but I was like, I feel like I'm getting new bites. But I was like, whatever. I'm eating my food, my McDonald's, and like near my desk there's another little spider. I was like, kill that one, okay? And then I'm going to like my loft bag, like the one I got today, like the plastic bag, and I see a spider on there. And now I'm like paranoid. I'm like, do I have like a spider infestation? Like I've been here for 2 days. Not even, actually no, like 1 day. And I've killed 3 spiders. Like I don't, hopefully they were the only one. I'm just like killing off of what's left over. And then there was a mosquito in my room. Like how does a mosquito get in my room? Like I haven't opened like the windows. I haven't opened the balcony. Being very stealth-like, I kill it and then I could see blood. I'm like, oh my god, this is the thing that bit me last night. I'm like paranoid. The one thing I didn't want in this apartment was bugs. So I figured since it was on like the top floor of the building, like we would be avoiding that. But honestly, as long as it's not cockroaches, I'm fine. But like I really want the spiders to like be minimal in here, please, please. Okay, let's look at some of the progress I made. So, in the kitchen, I washed my dishes. Like my forks, the cup, and everything. Over here, I organized my clothes so that they're like shirts, jackets, dresses, things like that. I put my socks in this little bin, did my laundry and put it back. And then ta-da! So I discovered that I needed like 1 more of those little squares, which sucks, but I think it's gonna look really cute, don't you think? Basically all of that came from this suitcase here. So now these suitcases are completely empty, which is amazing. Okay guys, I've got ready and opted for a high pony because it's going to be 98 degrees today. And okay, these bangs, I think it just looks bad because you're at a downward angle, but like they low-key look kind of funky. I think we're just going to rock with it. It's currently like 9. I'm playing some Genshin, gonna do my dailies. But on the docket for today, we have a nail appointment, and that's pretty much all I have planned for today. And since it's super hot and I don't want to do what I did yesterday, I think I'm going to stay inside primarily. Again, my mood could change. Maybe I'll explore the area where the nail artist is in, because she lives about like an hour away from here, so might be a good time to experience a new cafe or a new area. So my outfit for today, nothing exciting. I'm just wearing some jorts with this white tank top from Brandy Melville. The jorts I actually thrifted in Tokyo, so I don't know like what brand it is. I'm gonna wear my Uniqlo jacket. Only reason why I'm bringing a jacket is because this Uniqlo one, I think it's like made for the heat. Like when you touch it, it feels cold. So I think if anything, it might like protect me from the sun, and it'll just be like a cool little addition to my outfit. I forgot this yesterday and I regretted it so much. Oh. Yesterday I said I wasn't gonna be out the whole day today, but guess what I did? I just got back. I think it's like 5:30. I got my nails done. Nail review. She like replicated the photo perfectly. Very cute. Paid a pretty penny. Paid 18,000 yen. Hopefully they will last for a good bit, and I wanted to have cute nails for when school starts on Friday. Yeah, and then I also got my eSIM set up. So I went with the company Mobile. And I was at Starbucks like trying to set it up, and they had a pickup thing, a pickup option you could do, and it was like same day pickup. So on my way to the nail salon, I went and I picked it up at Shinjuku Station, which like finding that was complicated, but whatever. Shinjuku Station is like awful. But I found it, and then I was trying to figure out how to like activate it. It was kind of complicated, but it worked out. And I did some grocery shopping, which like I think I went to like a bougie place by accident, like an organic place, because I got like 4 things and it was like 2,900 yen. I think I went to the wrong place. Okay, so the nail artist I saw earlier today, she was telling me, I was asking her like, was there anything you recommend for me to get for like my new apartment and stuff? She was saying like, yes, I recommend you to like get cockroach, like anti-cockroach things, like even if you don't have them, just still get them. And she said like you need like these anti-mold things, which I got one for my shower, which I think tonight I'm gonna try to like do it. And then she was telling me like, oh, also get one for your clothes. And I was kind of confused, like why do I need one for my clothes? But I just opened my cupboard and it's like warm in there, and like I could totally see how like mold can grow in that environment. So I want to do this like immediately. I was just getting so tired in the heat by the end of the day that I just like gave up, and I'm a little paranoid about the mold. Anyways, I ate my food. It was pretty good. It was like eggs and bacon, bread. As for my plans for the rest of the day, I'm getting pretty tired. It's like 7 p.m. I'm still like sleeping and waking up pretty early, which I kind of like. Hello guys. It is like 12 p.m. On Sunday, and I thought I could do a little get ready with me while I talk about my day, what I plan to do. I basically just sat around, cleaned a little bit, had some breakfast. For my rent, they were supposed to give me like a payment slip in the mail, and my rent was due on the 27th. I arrived in Japan on the 28th. When I came here, there wasn't any like rent slip in my mailbox, and I was checking it every day, but I was like, like it's kind of weird that they didn't send it to me. I emailed them being like, hi, like I never got anything about the rent, like please let me know. And they basically told me like, oh, you could either do like a cash payment at a grocery store, or you could do like a bank transfer. So I'm hoping that I can get that resolved today, because like I don't want to be late on rent my first like month, and I'm already late on rent, but not my fault, not my fault. So yeah, I've been figuring that out, and then I've been also wanting to get the mold stuff I was talking about. I'm trying to figure out, like, I kind of want to use today to explore more of like my vicinity, since it's still pretty hot outside. And I don't really do much to get ready. Like, I don't put any like face makeup really, just because I'm just gonna sweat it off anyway, and that's not a cute look. So I'm just going very natural for today. Okay guys, this is what I'm thinking for the fit. Little baby tee with some blue jeans. First time wearing pants for like in this heat, so this is the outfit. Probably gonna wear some like white sneakers or something, but yeah, cute. The first place we're gonna try is Tomots. They're one of my favorite like drugstore stores, so fingers crossed they got it. Every time I come back from being outside, even just for like a little bit, dripping sweat, dripping sweat. I probably look so nasty out there. Like, I need to get some sort of like hand towel, just keep like blotting it. But do you see like why I don't wear makeup when it's this hot outside? Like this, it's all just gonna melt away anyway. Now that I'm home in my sweet little sanctuary, I figured I would give you guys a little haul of everything I bought today, starting with the stuff that I got at Tomots. Kind of went a little crazy. I think I spent about like 7,000 yen in here, which like is a lot, but all of these products were like kind of expensive. So I got this little anti-cockroach kit, which nail artist I went to, she recommended I get these even if I don't have roaches, which I don't, thank God, and I want to keep it that way. So she like recommended this specific one to me, so I picked up that. I also got this. You put it on like your door and it prevents mosquitoes, I think. So I got this one as well. I don't know how good it is at like killing and attracting mosquitoes that are present, but I think just having prevention also helps as well. To kill the mosquitoes that I do see, I got this spray to kill the mosquitoes. So the next time I see one, I'm gonna be spraying this thing. Along with that same vein, I got this little fruit fly spray, and I'm thinking like I definitely want to spray this like around my like kitchen area and my trash bag. And it says it lasts up to 2 weeks, so I need to spray it every 2 weeks. So again, don't have fruit flies, but like I've had them in previous apartments before, and they're so annoying and so hard to get rid of. So I want to make sure that they don't arise. Another thing the nail artist told me to get is like mold prevention. So I got this one to like put near my hangers. And then I also got this version that's like for your drawers. I got some razors because I'm gonna need that for my shower today. And then I also needed this. This is like a hair like catcher for like shower drains and stuff. So I definitely wanted to get that before I showered like my hair here. And then I got these little like face pads for like part of my skincare routine. So I needed some of that. But yeah, looking at it now, I did get a lot of things, but a lot of them were like necessary like household things. I will spend a pretty penny to like have this a bug-free environment. I went to Daiso. I grabbed myself another Hello Kitty bin, but I also got a mug for tea because I like want to drink tea in the mornings, but the cup I got the other day was like too small. So I need something that could withstand like the hot tea and that I could fill like with a lot of stuff. So got this from Daiso. I got some paper coasters for my cup. I got more microfiber towels. I realized that I kind of need more. And I got a little dustpan. That was everything from Daiso. Altogether it was about like 1,300 yen. So definitely not bad. Okay, and the monster, Nitori. I think at Nitori I spent about like 3,900 yen. So again, more money. I got one more of these little like rug patches to finish out my little rug area here. Like, I think that that's perfect. And you can like change the size too, because I wasn't sure like how much space there was. But yeah, and then you can add like all kinds of attachments here. I did get one attachment. I wanted to put like plates and stuff without being scared that they were gonna break. So I got this attachment. That's everything I got from Nitori. As for now, I have a lot of things I'm gonna get done in my apartment, but first I'm going to eat, and then after that, I'm probably going to take a shower and then do all my like little mold prevention, bug prevention thingies, and then probably set up my kitchen and work stuff after, but I'm so excited. Okay, y'all, here to show you the updates. New dish rack, Still feels a little awkward with this thing just because it doesn't fit properly, but the rack looks great. And then I also added the, you know, anti-bug, anti-mold stuff. This black one here is for the cockroaches. So I didn't put too many. I put one here. I put one under the fridge, and then I also put one in here as well in the bed. As for the little anti-insect and mold repellent, I put some in here. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I think having so much is a little overkill. So I think I'm gonna move some to this shelf here. I also put the mold repellent here. I didn't realize that these are gonna be so huge. Lastly, I have my little insect repellent here, which this is also humongous, but you know what, if it saves me the trouble, then I am happy. I think I also put one of the cockroach thingies in here. Definitely gonna finish up my little rug here. I'm also gonna do some laundry, take out my trash, and shower, and probably just like tidy up. I've never had my own apartment before, but times when I have lived alone and doing school, I feel like I've neglected like my room. Like I tend to get messy, especially with my clothes and things like that, but I really want to get into a good habit of just like taking 10 minutes and just like tidying up. I think the bug thing is also like, it's keeping me in check. Like, I talked with my boyfriend today, and I think I realized I am feeling a little lonely. I've been here for 3 days. It's only been 3 days, and I haven't really spoken to anyone like my age. I haven't been able to meet up with any of my friends that I have here yet, and I think just like not talking to anyone or going like out to eat with somebody, I didn't think it was gonna only take 4 days, but it's kind of like I'm starting to notice like a slight feeling of loneliness, just a little bit. I'm sure that when school starts, I will be able to make friends. At least that's my hope. I really hope I can. Hello, guys. Hello again. Actually ended up running out of storage, so it looks like I probably haven't done much, but I actually had an eventful day. I ended up going to the city hall, which basically when you live in Japan, you have to, within like a week of you entering, you need to get your address listed on your residence card, which is like your government ID that you have in Japan. So you need to like go to the city hall of where you're living and, you know, fill out some forms, pension, insurance, things like that. And so yeah, I went and I did all of that this morning, and so basically I'll just go through it, like the process very briefly. If you are also thinking about moving to Japan, I went to the information desk and I basically just held my residence card, and then I point to the back where the address is supposed to go. I'm like, oh, like residence card. And they were like, oh, like, are you living here? And I was like, yes. They're like, okay, go here. Then I talked to another lady and she like typed some stuff into a machine and she gave me a number, and my number was like 7018, and then that's the number that you stick with the whole time. Basically I just sat and I waited until like 7018 was called for booth, like for section 7, which is like where I started. My number was called, and then I went and I did my thing. But basically in the first booth they were just like, are you living like in this town? I was like, yes. They were like, when did you like move in? When did you enter Japan? Is it your first time in Japan? What are you doing in Japan? Like just like all these little things. And they had me write down like my address, my name, my phone number. They had me write my name in katakana as well for it to be like attached to my governmental documents. Basically it wasn't a lot of conversation. If you're nervous about that, it was just like maybe like, oh hi, "Wakarimashita," and they're being like, write this here, write this here. And so most of the time was spent like her like filing and getting things and coming back and going. So she gave me like this list that was like, okay, go to station 3 and then station 6 will be your last station. So I was like, okay, great. So then I go to station 3 and the lady's waiting for me. I see my number displayed. So I was like, okay, this is for me. The lady spoke like perfect English and I was impressed. Right there, I filed for like pension, which basically like in Japan, if you're between ages like 20 to 60, you have to pay pension, but you can file for an exemption form. And she walked me through when we filed it together. Every month you'll be mailed a slip, but don't pay it because you filed for exemption. Then 3 months later, you'll find out if you got the exemption or not. If you didn't, then you can throw away the payment slips. If you did not, then you have to pay it. And so basically I was like, oh, like if I need to pay for it, do I pay at a convenience store? How do I pay it? And she was like, don't worry, like you'll get approved. Because she was explaining to me that like your pension is based off of last year's income, but since I didn't live in Japan and I wasn't working in Japan last year, like then she was like, for sure you'll get approved for the exemption. So, and then she told me, okay, go to station 6. And then I came back, I went to Tilly's, which is like a cafe, to like get ready for my PA school interview, which is like a whole other thing. And then I came home and then my storage on my phone was full, so I had to like transfer it, and I am gonna start editing because I have like so much footage like backlogged, and I need to sleep early today because tomorrow I have my matriculation ceremony, so I'll be meeting more students, so yay. But yeah, honestly, I'm excited. Like I'm excited to meet people and make friends. Hopefully I can secure a nice friend group, because especially since I'm not living on campus, it's gonna be a little bit harder for me this time than it was the first time. That's really it for me right now, and yeah.